This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Good evening. This is Headlines now on Ndtv-Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew. As schools across the city get ready to beat the heat with their summer holidays and a good long break, parents are left sweating even more and helpless, with several institutions arm twisting the parent folks into paying up for the education provided to their children. More money and a seat is assured. If you can't live up to that, well, some can even get marred with falls at the parents' reputation for a final dismissal from the schools. Where are the new fee recommendations by the Ravi Raja Pandian committee? How much longer will it take to set these rules in school fees right? Could there be more than what meets the eye? A victim of the school's mistreatment, a parent, Athar Ahmed, joins me on the show tonight. Joining him is also a vocal educational activist in the city, Prince Gajendra Babu. They say it's an open loot under the names of examinations and results sometimes. But is that the mere reality, or is that lots more? We'll find out in just a bit. But before that, special discussion tonight at 8. A look at what else is making headlines tonight. K.V. Thangabalu may not be too popular among cadres, but claims to be the tallest Congress leader in the state. Speaks to Ndtv-Hindu about the tall and short of things.
There is no top leaders as such. I am one of the tallest person in the state.
As schools blatantly violate the fee committee's recommendations, a parent in the city single-handedly fights for justice. The Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry will have to get ready for some serious questioning on Hassan Ali links, with a nod for the procedure coming from the PMO. A separate hearing could mean a faster outcome on the 2G spectrum scam. Dr. Subramanian Swamy wants his case to be heard individually.
I personally feel that my case, if it is heard separately, I will be able to get Raja prosecuted by October, November.
The Madras High Court orders a CBI probe into alleged cheating by a Tirupur-based financial company. Over 48,000 investors are believed to be victims. The farmers of the state are the worst hit victims this election season. With the model code of conduct in place, access to subsidies is far-fetched. The Madras High Court questions the state government for the absence of a committee against sexual harassment for women in the police force. And there's no this and that. In a conversation with director Bala, he opens up about his latest comical venture, Avan Ivan.
பெரும்பாலும் நகைச்சுவை இருக்கு, கொஞ்சம் சீரியஸ் இருக்கு, கொஞ்சம் எமோஷனல் இருக்கு, வயலன்ஸ் இருக்கு.
Before we get into all of that in detail, a quick look at what else is making news in the rest of the country. Heavy stone pelting between protesters and police in Maharashtra. A day after a protester's death, the government blames the Shiv Sena, announces a probe. 5 are killed after a private chopper crashes while trying to land in Arunachal Pradesh. Will there be justice for 10-year-old Moin beaten to death by his employer? The government orders an inquiry after the outrage over child labour. A speeding car driven by a top corporate executive's son critically injures a delivery boy, booked for drunken driving. The former HR head of Infosys says the unique position of the company declined due to conservatism. Indian women shuttlers are disgruntled with the new skirt rule for Grand Prix events. And Emperor of All Maladies by Indian oncologist Siddhartha Mukherjee wins the Pulitzer Prize. In the year gone by, Justice Govindarajan had come out with a recommendation for the fees to be collected by all schools in Tamil Nadu. The Madras High Court, including the Supreme Court, said that though the committee recommendations are being reworked in the interim, the schools should follow the original guidelines laid down by the committee. However, most of the schools here in Tamil Nadu are blatantly violating this rule. One parent here in Chennai city decided that he can no longer stand this injustice and decided to take a school head-on. He, however, ended up paying a huge price for it. Take a look.
Husnara, Asrar and Zainab have put away their school books, not because it's summer holidays, but because they have been expelled from a leading CBSE school in the city. Their crime? Their father has locked horns with their school for not complying with the fees prescribed by the Justice Govindarajan Committee.
A poor auto driver demands 10 rupees over and above the meter. We argue, we haggle, we lose sleep, we file complaints. But when the same thing is done by an educational institution, They say we want 335% more than what has been fixed by the committee. We have no issues. Commercialization of education is happening.
The school management says it is very difficult to run an efficient institution by charging what the school fee committee has recommended. Of course, it also says that it will abide by the recommendations of the revised school fee structure being prepared by the Ravi Raj Pandian committee. An argument most schools across the state have up their sleeve. Interestingly, both the Madras High Court and the Supreme Court have passed clear orders on this issue.
Schools that have collected fees in addition to that prescribed by the committee should consider the excess amount as deficit till the committee releases the revised fee structure.
This is a violation of the constitutional right as well as the statutory right. It amounts to denial of education to the children, and we are proposing to file a writ petition before the High Court of Madras challenging the action of the school.
The TC, which was handed over to the three children, says that they were expelled because their father indulged in activities prejudicial to the school management. Activists say that this act has violated the RTE Act and will prove detrimental to those students.
There's no action that need to be taken against the child at all, and if they have any grievance against the parent, they can go for a criminal complaint or a civil complaint and claim damages also. They have just violated the provision of the Right to Education Act and sent the children out abruptly.
Come what may, I will continue this fight till I get justice to my children and till all other children in Tamil Nadu also get the same justice.
Over the past 1 year, there have been several instances of parents protesting against schools for charging exorbitant fees for their children. With the school fee committee yet to come up with a final fee structure, the question is, will it bring an end to the tussle between parents and schools? In Chennai, this is Krishnamurthy for Ndtv-Hindu.